So yesterday I did show off this creation and the entire build. Actually no, I showed off the creation quite a bit before that, but I showed the building process in the last 2 days. Now what I'm actually going to do, which might surprise you, is actually destroy the entire thing now and really optimize it to use teleport pipes for nearly everything. Why am I using a red matter pick for this entire thing? Okay, welcome back viewers. Quite some time has passed. You can tell that because no one in the actual chat is talking about Hello YouTube anymore. I've sorted out my entire inventory and I want to use this time to say thank you to everyone on the server for donating so many items, for actually making these series episodes possible without use of the actual cheating menu. At least as little use as possible. Now the main thing that was holding back this nuclear reactor from its full potential was the fact that wooden conductive pipes can only transfer 25 Minecraft joules per tick. And this, when it's converted, is putting out around 890, but once you put them through energy links, I guess that does drop it down to about 800. So what I'm going to do is actually use 8 energy links, not just 1. So it is going to be a rather crazy amount of power. So I'm going to grab this 4 times insulated cable here. I'm going to need to build something to actually get this connected, just like before. Whoa, always getting rid of the wrong item. Might as well just use ice. And what I want to do is just get it straight on top like so. I think this will be the simplest way to go about everything. That'll help me out nicely. That'll turn back to water, so it's probably the best thing to build nuclear reactors actually with. So now that I've got my high voltage cable, actually wait, we tried this before and it didn't work, didn't it? Trying to remember, I believe this was a bad idea. Yep, that's right, okay. Nearly forgot completely. I'm going to just grab that high voltage transformer, and I can die in these episodes now. Oh, see, so I have to be a little bit more careful during the building of this entire thing. Let's just go ahead and connect that like so, and then of course flip it around so it doesn't blow everything up. Oh, I'm just going to grab that pipe, although I certainly do have plenty of them. Got far too many. So there we go, that should split it all up into high voltage, which is actually a bit more manageable. So now I can use my glass fiber cables to actually get that power out of there. So let's just go ahead and do so. Just want to get it out of its sphere of influence so we don't actually overheat the engine while we're actually doing this. Now we want to power this into enough energy links. So what we're going to do is have to raise it up high enough, and we're going to be passing it off into 8 energy links. So let's see, how am I going to do this? Just keep rising it up a little bit. Probably not going to go that high. Or I could just split it up using low voltage transformers. It would do pretty much the same thing. Let's get out these energy links now. They should be floating around. Here they are, all 8 of them. Should be enough. I might go back and make another one just in case, but 8 should do the trick because of that 90% efficiency that is tacked onto these. Now let's just expand these out a little bit. These do take up quite a bit of space with the way that we have to cable them. Get rid of that, and let's see. That should do the trick. Yes, I am still recording. And we'll do that for all of the sides, and hopefully we'll have enough space to actually do the cabling. I won't be surprised if there is not enough. So let's just grab this golden cable here, and let's try and connect it with the wooden conductive pipes. Let's see. Oh god, wow, is somebody... Well, okay, whatever. Let's see, there's really not much space in the wall. That's the main problem. So we connect 5 of these, therefore pumping out Oh, 125 Minecraft joules, which is the Buildcraft power equivalent. So I guess 8 will be overkill, which is good. We want to be able to put out, whoa, more power than the actual reactor does produce. We don't want to be able to put out less power. That would be quite a problem. I'm dying of starvation. That's not good. Come on. Yes, he is still recording because he's not talking back to you. And the on-air lights are on. I guess these new users haven't learnt that just yet. Okay. Missed. I'm just going to set up these wooden pipes all around. Oh, okay, I don't have to hold shift. That's nice and helpful. Looks like we might be having some overlap here, but that's not actually a problem, surprisingly. Because, oh yeah, overlap isn't actually a problem at all. As long as we get as many of these pipes as possible, connecting them like this, if anything, is really just going to help us out. Let's go ahead and connect them. They don't have to be kept separate. And I was worried at first about overloading in these golden pipes, but as it so turns out, they can actually just and only barely contain the power coming out from this nuclear generator. It's almost exact, but that just makes it better. It's definitely going to work. So let's just cable these upwards. And I am making up this design as I go along. I just want to get all of this power teleported away as quickly as possible. So in fact, I might just shorten this a bit. Shorten it a lot, actually. And I'm not sure if I want to send all this power through one teleport pipe or through multiple. I'm thinking multiple so we have less chance of explosions on the other side. This design will always have a small chance of explosions once I do set up more than one generator, because if it sends through a full packet of 2050 or 890 or so Buildcraft joules through the same pipe from both generators, that pipe will actually explode. So more than one does become a risk, but splitting it up into lots of smaller packets should reduce that risk considerably. Might occasionally get an explosion here and there, but it shouldn't be too serious. Also, less pipes mean more power because it won't lose as much power traveling through the pipe, so more is better. And in fact, the frequency I'm using is actually frequency 0, which is what I'm going to be using for my power generation for the server. All of my builds will be community builds, by the way, in case you've been wondering. I just will be building for the residents of the server, so their experience can be a little bit better. Let's go ahead and connect some more pipes on the side like so, to grab that extra energy. And then these top ones I'm thinking I'll connect to the next link of these things here. So let's go ahead and try that out. Oh, that looks slightly too low. Looks like I actually did guesstimate this pretty well. Let's see, where's my other energy links? Did I leave them in here? Where have they scurried off to? Have I seriously lost them? That would be rather entertaining. Also, I probably should set this up to an MFSU. No, never mind. If I set it up using the MFSU, it won't be able to put out all 1250 of its power. So maybe I should just connect it directly like so. Wait, no, we tried this last episode. It didn't work. Let's make sure we do this correctly. Okay. Let's grab out the MFSUs. I'm never going to be able to say that fluently. And hey, there's the actual energy links I was looking for anyway. That'll come in handy. Might as well connect those now. This is the craziest design for a reactor I think I've ever seen. And I'm building it myself, oh dear. Okay, let's see, so how does this work out? Does that fit the right shape? I might need to raise it up just one more block from the looks of things. Does look like those are not going to connect, so yep, I'm going to need to raise this just one block higher. Okay, here we go, continuing onwards. More of... oh, dang it, I didn't expand it out this time. What in the world am I doing? There's... dang it, okay. Gonna have to get rid of... oh, let's just stand in the middle so we can mine these things faster. Or fall down. It's all good. Okay, wow, I actually caught them all. Rather lucky there. Okay, let's see here. Can't believe I actually forgot to expand the things outwards. Rather embarrassing there. And that's more like it. Now we can connect these by golden pipes and get all of that energy going somewhere else. Okay, so there we go. More energy links. More wooden conductive pipes. I was just checking to make sure I was making the thing out of the right materials. Didn't want to go back and fix this entire thing in the end. So let's see. More pipes, more pipes, more pipes. This is one insane design, but this is what it actually takes to convert all of this into Buildcraft power. It's definitely, these power links are not designed to be able to take a nuclear reactor. If we had a different conductive pipe, say a lapis pipe that's in a lot of other mods, I wouldn't have to do this. But unfortunately, there are no other high-powered pipes in the Tekkit pack. When I build something like this on my regular series, I'll be able to do it so much more efficiently. So much more. But hey, this will do the trick for now. More teleport pipes, thank you very much. Connect these on the outside. Oops, looks like I'm going to need some more golden conductive. Good thing I did make so much of it. And let's just keep on powering this ridiculous machine. Okay, that should do the trick. And as I said, this is actually too much power. This is capable of putting out 1000 Buildcraft energy units, which is far too much. But better safe than sorry. This should definitely be able to turn all of that energy into Buildcraft. So let's see, I also need to just clear this up and turn it into MSFUs. Now unfortunately, using 4 MFSUs won't actually do the trick. It will not be enough. Because each of them will put out 512, which usually is great for a normal reactor, but because this is over extreme voltage, we would be wasting 2 EUs per tick. Not a serious problem, that's for sure. But I want to be able to use all of this power, so let me just see here. I don't need a high voltage transformer. All I need is some kind of battery box to be able to take this in. So let me see, I should have something. I believe I have a bat box. That, I swear I bought something slightly larger with me, but I guess I didn't. I guess the bat box is going to have to do the trick. Yep, it's just gonna have to deal with it. Let's just set this up to the top so it is outputting power. A very small amount of power. But it is the right amount that I actually am going to need. Now, if I connect this like so, I'm worried about that bat box actually exploding. Because that's probably accepting power in, and yeah, that's probably not for the best. So perhaps I'll just get rid of... ah, no! Dang it! I'm gonna have to make another one. Ah, they're so expensive. Anyway, viewers, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I went ahead and made 2, of course, because, hey, I was there already, so I might as well. And now what I'm going to use is my mercurial eye to actually make a level on top here, because this won't need to be expanded any higher, as long as it doesn't overheat, which I am worried about because I did go back against what I was saying. I should have raised this up, say, another 3 blocks, so this system here was actually out of the water, so there would be more cooling in this reactor, but it did unfortunately slip my mind. Now if I open this up, I should be able to target, let me see here, it must be in the red bag. No, that is a problem. That is a serious problem. I swear I brought some marble with me, but it seems I have left it behind, so I guess I'll just take one of these out of the floor, open up my mercurial eye, and let's target the marble. So obviously what I'm doing here is basically just going to create a floor on top, so I can use that to actually provide this with all the ice that it is going to need. And in fact, while I'm here, I might as well just set up the simple system before I actually do that. And it is a rather simple system. It doesn't get too complicated. Just like before, we're going to be using the advanced insertion pipe, the cobblestone transport pipe, and a couple item teleports. But dying. But on top of that, there will be an advanced wooden, advanced wooden transport pipe. And that is going to be pulling out all of the depleted uranium out of the reactor. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. So depleted uranium, there we go. That can get pumped out like so. And then from the bottom, we can pump in all of the ice that this machine's going to need. So there we go. Advanced insertion, the cobblestone. Oh, darn it, I need stone, not actual cobblestone. Completely slipped my mind. I should be able to connect it using some gold, I believe, or these 2 stone transport pipes I actually do have lying around, apparently. So I guess I might as well just do that then, and then another teleport pipe. Now I just need to set these frequencies without dying horribly. Let's just go ahead and go frequency 1 can receive true, and frequency 2. See, there's a lot less lag now. I can actually put my frequencies in rather easily. No major trouble anymore. And then I'm going to need a redstone engine in there. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that running with, well, all the water everywhere. But I'm hoping for the best. Let's see, I'll just place it like so. Oh, come on. That looks like that's going to open up every single time. Get out of there. Get out. Okay. Let's just turn this into, not extension, let's go creation mode. And drop it down all the way. Now it should build a block of marble. Right there. Or not. Or not. Okay then. If it doesn't want to listen, I guess I might as well just take out some ice. Oh, here we are. And I'll just use that to build just like I did before. Oh, come on, get in there. Redstone engine. And then I need a redstone torch in here, but I'm going to have to protect it from water. This is pretty much the exact opposite of what everyone normally wants to do with a reactor. Oh dear. Okay, let's just make a little cabin here, I suppose. Maybe I can get a lever in there without any major trouble. But probably not. But still, I'll give it a shot. The other option is, of course, using some red power. Red power. Not redstone. Okay, let's just see if the lever's going to stick. It probably won't stick on ice. Of course not. Okay, I'm just going to have to do what I did before, and whoa! Have I turned this into some kind of crazy mining mode accidentally? Looks like it. Okay, pick up the loot. Come on. No, you're just refusing? That's great. That is wonderful. Can I turn off at least the ridiculous power mode? What? By the way, Stray, if you're recording with chat on, I want everyone to know you I griefed a fellow trial mod's home? Excuse me, viewers. Anyway, back to the generator. It turned out that yes, I did actually accidentally grief someone's house. That did happen far earlier in the day when I was pasting someone else's creation into the fort. It did actually take out somebody's house, and as soon as they contact me, I will be giving them all of their materials and extra back, of course. Yeah, my bad. Now anyway, back to the building of this. Hopefully I can set this up and not be too distracted by what just happened. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. The flowing water will destroy it. But perhaps if I can just cover it up. Is there still water in there? Maybe if I destroy it and then get rid of it and then place it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, these items are required. I don't think I actually have any depleted cells on me. I actually think I was just getting rid of them before, and now I actually do need them. This is slightly awkward. I'm going to ask someone on the server, see if they happen to have one. Alright, luckily we do have someone on the way to come bring me one, so that should work out quite nicely. I had somebody ask about, I don't know how long it's going to take, so I'm going to show something off. I did renovate the entire hub room, and somebody asked why only my pipes were there, which is a valid question, but it is pretty simple. Stray, could you convert it to low voltage so it's easier for people to use? It's Buildcraft power. So, no. So that means it'll be whatever voltage you set it to be. That's not how it works. You have to use a pneumatic generator. LV if you want low voltage. Yes, if you want industrial craft power, you will have to convert it. So very simply, these are all my conductive pipes. These don't go into any of my machines at all. Very basically, all of that power is going to get split up between all of these pipes. It's going to go into the gold, and then they will connect their own teleport pipes around it and get power. So each of these pipes can supply 5 different people with power. So all up it is 4 by 4 by 3. So we've got 48 pipes here times that by 5. And I'm confused already. 240 users could use this farm, so I'm quite happy. And yes, I do. I'm just gonna teleport you to me. Alright, thank you very much. I'll just set up my advanced insertion pipe to only pull these items out of the system. So they won't be pulling ice out of my generator, that would go terribly wrong. But they'll just be pulling out any of the uranium as soon as it actually does deplete. So now I can head back down. Do you need ones with more uranium in them? No, they must be depleted. There we go, so I can just set this up. These items are required. There we go, let's just... No, let's not do that. Let's just go, okay. Just filter out the near depleted uranium cells. Okay. That should do the trick. And now I just want to make sure that I do get ice going into this as quickly as I do need it. Okay, now thanks to some Mercurial Eye magic, we've got a full floor set up here. What the? Why do Endermen right now? Why now of all times? Okay, I don't want wide shot or long shot, I just want standard death. Okay, what is going on? Okay, let's just stand right in the middle, make sure we have a way down, there we go. Okay. So now we do have a completely separate floor set up, and we just want all our ice to go to frequency 1. Now people were telling me there are other ways to go about making this ice instead of using collectors. I don't think I'm honestly capable of doing that just yet. Things like using a zero ring to create ice and then compressing it. Yes, there is a rank that allows you to use the zero ring or the deployer. Every item is available on the server if you do have the correct rank. It's as simple as that. Yes, there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some collectors up and running. Let's see, I'm just thinking I might just do an incredibly basic, very, very basic design where this goes in the middle, and if I just pull out some glowstone, hoping there's some floating around, we've got some dust. It'll do the trick. Okay. In fact, this might seem strange, but seeing as I don't have the glowstone I need, perhaps I can use this to actually set it up. Oh, that's really, really expensive. Okay. I'm hoping creation mode, if I just turn down its power. Come on, create. No, you just refuse. That's awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping for. How about now? That's more like it. Okay. It's slowly doing the trick at least. Whoa, whoa, accident. Whoa. Okay. It's all good. Now I'm just going to not use advanced insertion pipes, of course. I'm just going to use the regular kind for the actual collectors. No reason to go over the top here. I can go over the top of everything else, but not using advanced insertion pipes. That's where I draw the line. Okay, now I'm hoping my collector setup is quite a lot more simpler this time. If I can just take out my wrench, I'll be able to show it off rather nicely. 64 wrenches? I really gotta stop shift clicking when I'm using the auto crafting table. 64! Why would I ever need that? Oh dear. Okay, let's just make them go around in a clockwise fashion. So as you can see, it is rather simple. We've got 3 engines on each and every wooden transport pipe, and that's how we're going to get so much ice going into the system. So let's just grab these item teleport pipes. We're going to waste quite a lot of them because we're just going to set them up completely directly, and I might make a couple of these depending on how much ice this actually does produce. Oh wait, this isn't set up right at all. Dang it. Alright, the system now is almost completely set up. So here's where the actual uranium gets crafted and all the extra ice goes in. Here's where all the tin goes. One of these collector things is creating tin. Actually no, it's just this one right here, my mistake. And it has to be pumped out if it actually is to be used. And what it does is automatically craft into these empty cells here, which is used to create the uranium cells. Now the uranium cells themselves come in through here, go into the singularity compressor, and begin crafting down the line. Now this won't happen automatically because it's actually powered by the nuclear reactor itself, so it will actually stop supplying uranium eventually if the nuclear reactor does actually turn off, which it eventually will. So there is kind of my lag deterrent, is the fact that it will not actually run forever. And I hope I won't lag out the server as much as I did last time. Now what I'm going to do is place another advanced insertion pipe on the side. If it will let me, there we go. Place the teleport pipe like so. Set you to frequency whatever it's meant to be. Doesn't... Okay, let's just go 5 and I'll fix it in a moment. And then I'm going to set up the 2 iron pipes to actually make it bounce back and forth repeatedly. And that should hopefully do the trick. Let me just see here, I'll just grab my wrench out. Looks like I can't actually make it bounce back that simply. I'm going to need to grab just a couple cobblestone pipes and that should actually do the trick. I should be able to turn this into a bounce pipe like so. There we go. And that should keep it in the system. Wait, no. Now it'll keep it in the system. Just bouncing back and forth all of my uranium cells. Now let's just set it up to the correct frequency so it is ready to go. Here we are. This just has to be correct. Knew it, I forgot to set it up completely. There we go, frequency 5, that's on, that's powered, and it's almost ready to craft. All I'm going to need is one of these to actually smelt and give me a refined uranium. Which, oh wait, never mind, I've got some here. That'll do the trick. I'll just go ahead and set up that crafting table then. Let me see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, very simple crafting recipe. And there we go, the full uranium cells. Now I'm just going to head downstairs and turn the reactor on very slowly at first, just to make sure everything's going to be okay. Let me see, it should be in the red bag full of... Yep, there they are. So I'll just put a couple in just to start out. Just so it has enough power... Oh, get me out of here. Okay. Just so it has enough power to actually run... Whoa, what the blazes? Okay, it's all good. Just so it has enough power so it can actually, well, supply itself. So this can get the power it needs. Now it's not actually set up yet, so let's do that. Frequency 1 can receive true. I'm going to head to the hub, place down my own conductive pipe, and see if it will power it successfully. Okay, so here we are back at the hub. I'm going to connect my power pipe to this golden one here, and then I'm going to change the frequency to frequency 1. It's got the connected pipe, and once it realizes that it can send the power, it should begin sending it all through. At least that's the plan anyway. We can hope for the best. Okay, to show off some of the system, I've got it creating some uranium already. And I'm going to head downstairs. Someone's donating 41 uranium. That's definitely all going to go into this system. You can see it bounce back and forth, and they will slowly go in once these are done, and that advanced wooden pipe over here actually takes it out of the system. Now, oh, I'm gonna drown! No, no, no! Whoa, close call. Very close call. Okay, where's my food? There it is. Let's not do that again. And you may have noticed that there was no power going to the hub. That would be because of these MFSUs here. They need to actually get enough power. You can see once it reaches 512, it does dish that power out up to here, and it does distribute it all. But because there's so many different pathways, the actual power is so low, it's like connecting a red power engine. It's not actually capable of sending that energy anywhere. So I really do need to get as many of these into the system as possible, so it actually can begin producing enough power that it becomes decent. So you can see as I get rid of the ice, it does just flow in that quickly. So, wait, get out of the water before you drown. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn on delete and just delete it, hopefully faster than it can keep up. There we go. And it's going to start producing a lot of power. Going to back out a bit. Head back in. Oh, whoops, delete. Okay, let's go. Let's turn more of this into uranium. We crafted 33 of these things, so it should do quite well. Let's not kill myself. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. We should hopefully start seeing some power very soon. There we go. I haven't put in all the uranium just yet, but finally we do have some proof that it is actually working. It's not getting enough power yet, but the nuclear reactor is nowhere near at its full power either. Okay viewers, so the design is complete. Now you notice there isn't a whole heap of energy actually flowing around. You can see a little bit there, just a little bit here, and that's basically because it hasn't warmed up. This MFSU up here has to be completely full before it will actually produce full power, because all of these bottom ones are actually passing it into this middle one. So it's only actually receiving energy from this very top bat box. So it's only getting 1/5 of the power right now, and it still is doing rather well. It's teleporting out of 2. No, it looks like it's gone back to 1. But it's enough to run the actual compressor, which is good because that's what I need to keep this machine permanently running. You can see it's turning a lot of that uranium. Oh wow, we've got quite a bit of it in here. By the way, I do have to thank Where's Wally, a member on our server that did donate pretty much all of the uranium that is going into the reactor or into the reactor system right now. I certainly did not have this much on me when I was beginning. Now I am thinking about trying to make re-enriched uranium and making a breeder reactor as well, but honestly I've never done that before. Then again, I've never made a— whoa! How was I nuked? And did you just— some admin just attack me? Because I think you just duplicated my item. No. What? What? Awkward. So viewers, I'm going to end this episode here and sign off. Seems like I just blew up my reactor, didn't I? No, it wasn't the reactor. No, where's Wally? It was something— no! Don't check! Don't do it! Don't check! Oh dear. I'm gone. I'm gone. Dang it, stay away from my house. You don't look in there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Stray's house is fine. It's very true, my house isn't actually that damaged. Now there's a million ice blocks. You can take it. You can take it. My house actually, yeah, it kind of did withstand the damage. It's a bit too large to... Signing off. Well, everyone on the server is kind of rejoicing. They're throwing the items back into the donation bin from where they came, and they're kind of celebrating that the lag is gone. So tomorrow, I'm thinking solar power for everyone. Maybe that seems like a much better idea to me now. The nuclear reactor was fun, but let's do some nice, safe, green power.